my bike's there, my bike's there. Don't wait, let's go get it, let's go get it. Well, the station master brought the freight over to them, brought my bike over, and within 2 or 3 days they had it assembled and I had my bike.
The Credit Valley Railway arrived in Hillsburgh, Ontario in 1879. The station's inaugural timetable book was dated January 20th, 1880, and W.A. Munroe was the agent working that important day. Originally, service was abundant, with trains passing through twice daily, both eastbound and westbound. Traveling salesmen arrived by train and used the Exchange Hotel or Grand Central Hotel as a base for selling their wares. The train brought many new opportunities for local businesses.
I can remember shipments coming in, and it would be a big box, called a big box, foot high, maybe 2 feet square, and this was full of liver. It was always leaking, it seemed, when it was coming in, but the summertime it really stunk. And we had a fish hatchery just outside of town here, and they would order this liver. That's what they fed to their fish. So this stuff would come in, and that was always one of the things that Dad tried to get on his pickup and get out of the station as quick as possible.
There were many mills operating in the area that produced goods for export to a wider market. Flour mills shipped 50 barrels a day to Toronto. That's enough flour to make over 180,000 butter tarts per day. Timber, horses, cattle, and barley were first shipped by the Credit Valley Railway, then later by the Canadian Pacific Railway. Local farmers, such as the Barber brothers, shipped and received livestock from other provinces.
Barber brothers, who had a farm on Orangeville Street, as well as a couple more farms, used to get cattle shipped from Calgary area down by rail. And when they arrived at Hillsburgh, they went into the weigh scales to be weighed, and then they drove them with several people up the road to the farm on Orangeville Street. And at times, some of them would get into somebody's garden, for example.
Barley is the 4th largest grain crop globally. In 1885, up to 10 carloads of barley went out from the Hillsburgh station at one time. Just one of those contained enough barley to make over 130,000 tallboy cans of beer. In 1920, rock elm was shipped in 30 and 40-foot lengths to England for shipbuilding. Rock elm was prevalent in the area and was also used to fuel brick kilns. Other shipments included horses, grain, and potatoes. The first shipment of potatoes left the station in 1881. The railway proved to be an opportunity for local farmers to expand into the potato business. Many farmers used the underground potato cellar located east of the tracks. The cellar was owned by Bill and Frank Gray. Frank, being an entrepreneur, also invented a potato picking machine and had strong connections in the potato industry. Later, they would partner with Ed Schneider, a large potato producer. Ed started the Schneider's Potato Chip Company, which ultimately merged with the multinational Lay's. In 1927, potato buyers were coming in with trucks from Toronto and Hamilton, signaling the coming end for the railroad. Tragically, the original train station and accompanying grain elevator burnt down in the fall of 1932. In 1933, a smaller station was built to replace it. The train service was reduced to 2 trains a day by April 1, 1933, but passenger service was still in operation, and for a young child in those days, this was a connection to other towns and opportunities.
My sister and I would, about 1945, we would go to the Beatty swimming pool in Fergus, go up in the morning and come back in the afternoon, just the 2 of us.
With the increased popularity and accessibility of automobiles, demonstrated by one of Canada's earliest Chevrolet dealerships, established in Hillsburgh, passenger service was ultimately discontinued in 1958. This ended an important era for the community, and the train station was eventually relocated to Island Lake Conservation Area, where it still stands today.
And down I'd go with them in the train. The train would stop at the crossing, across the road, let Mrs. Smith on and let me, the young rascal, off. So it was the station, which was a center of activity for most of us during our life.